In 2011, Plymouth Whitemarsh High School graduate Darrell Scott fulfilled his lifelong dream of becoming a professional athlete when he was selected as a 7th-round draft pick by the New York Giants.
Me growing up, playing basketball, playing football, running track, I told myself I was going to make it to the NBA. If not, I'm going to make it to the NFL, something. I was going to be professional at it. And I put that in my head and it was just okay, I'm going to do it.
During his senior year at PW, Darrell rushed for 2,523 yards, scored 38 touchdowns on 232 attempts, and was widely recognized for his explosive speed. In fact, in his junior year, he took home the state title in the 100-meter dash.
What separates others from just having speed and not achieving all that he did is he had a tremendous sense of a work ethic. For example, Darrell is one of the few, and getting fewer, 3-sport athletes going through high school. Darrell was an outstanding football player, obviously by having all the offensive records at Plymouth Whitemarsh. He then went in and played basketball. 4 years on our varsity basketball team, which were always deep into districts and state contention. In fact, Darrell is only maybe a couple points shy of being a 1,000-point scorer in basketball. And from there, he transferred right over into track, where he was a state champion. You need to have a special quality of self-discipline to be able to be as successful as he's been in all 3 sports and do well in the classroom.
After high school, Darrell went to the University of Maryland to study kinesiology and took his treasured number 23 with him to the gridiron with the Terrapins.
23 has been my number my whole life. So that's been a major part. And everybody thinks I was such a Michael Jordan fan growing up. I always had a shoe and stuff like that, but that was never the reason. It was because of my 2 older brothers, because they played football and I played both our positions. My brother Lee, he was a heck of a safety, and he can really crack some heads when he came downhill. And he was a heck of an athlete as well. And he was number 3. And then my brother, the fast one, he was really shifty, he was fast, and he was a running back. He was 20. So I combined those together, and that's how I became 23.
At the University of Maryland, Darrell ranked 7th in school history for career rushing yards and 2nd in career yards per carry. He capped his time at Maryland in the Military Bowl against East Carolina, where he broke his own school record for rushing in a bowl game with 200 yards on 13 carries, scored 2 touchdowns, and took home the Most Valuable Player honor. At the 2011 NFL Combine, Darrell posted the fastest time for running the 40-yard dash, 4.34 seconds, catching the eye of the Giants. Darrell played in the NFL on the Giants roster for 3 seasons, but the biggest highlight occurred during his rookie year when the team muscled to a 21-17 win over the New England Patriots.
Besides my kids, the highlight of my life is just being able to win the Super Bowl my rookie year. As a rookie, when there's tons of great athletes that play for 15, 16 years and have never won a playoff game, let alone a Super Bowl. So, I mean, it's definitely a blessing to be able to have that.
During Darrell's time on the Giants, he was plagued with injuries.
Me getting hurt, and God forbid it wasn't like a ACL or a major injury, but it's an injury that kept me out for 8 to 10 months each time. And so, overall, like I said, it's politics in the game. And as a running back, it's a dime a dozen. So it's all right, next man up, next man up. Because I was one of the next men up and got the opportunity to play because other running backs got hurt.
After playing a year in Canada on the Winnipeg Blue Bombers and another one on the Hamilton Tiger Cats, Darrell has decided to settle back in the area and help build the Athletes Academy training facility, where he works with kids like the boys in the Hagner family to be more successful student athletes.
We do stuff that pushes the limits for us sometimes, and I really like it.
We have been coming since December, and the transformation is amazing. They are totally different athletes on the field. And it's not just the sports aspect of it, it's the personality, how he works with them, teaching respect, being a leader, and that it means the world to them and to us.
I've always had a gift with kids. they always gravitate to me, and I've always kind of been that mentoring person. So I just felt like, why not do what I love? I love the kids, and I love to train people as well. So I kind of put that together, and I feel like it's definitely going to be, I mean, it's still new. It hasn't been a year yet, but I feel like it's still something that I can see myself doing for sure. But I feel like when it comes to sports, it's teaching you the discipline, to be accountable, to learn how to win, to learn how to lose, and tell these kids that it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody tell you that you can't be successful, because at the end of the day, it's all up to you, depending on what type of work you put in.